Hi, welcome. This video is about the quadratic formula, so standard form of the quadratic equation. And if you have the quadratic formula in standard form, then you want to, in this question, they're asking us to find the discriminant and the number of type of solutions. So we're not asked to find the solutions in this problem, just the discriminant and the number and type of solutions. So we want to make sure that what we have is in standard form. And standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. And that can be equal to, like, f of x, it could be equal to y, it could be equal to 0. But it needs to be in this form here so we can recognize what is a, what is b, and what is c. So the squared term is first, and then the x term, and then the constant. And so this is in standard form. And we can list out the values for a, b, and c. And so a is -1. B is 2. And C is 8. It's just alphabetical order, A, B, C. If there had not been anything in front of the x squared, that would imply that the value of A would be 1. And sorry, here, x squared. The value of there would be 1 because the number in front multiplies. And so what number would I multiply by x squared that would leave it as x squared? 1. And if there's just a negative, you can imply that there's also a 1 there in between, and the a value, like in this case, is -1. And so the quadratic formula, there's even a song that goes with it. I'll sing it for you. Here it goes. X equals -b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And this part right here, let's see. This part right here, that b squared minus 4ac, just the part under the radical is what is the discriminant. And so we're gonna rewrite it. B squared minus 4ac, and then right below it, right, b squared minus 4ac. And because we've written it right next to each other, I know right here is b. And I can see that over here, because I've listed it, b is 2, so this is what I put here is 2. And then the next one is a, and a is -1. And then finally c is 8, and so I put that here. And then you can plug this into your calculator and get the value, or you can work through it by hand and then maybe check it with your calculator. You do need to at least write this down so we can see what you've put in your calculator, and so you can see what you put in your calculator in case later on you can take a look at it and you don't have the same calculator. You go, oh, wait, what did I do? You know what you did because you wrote it down. So 2 squared is 4, and then a negative here times a negative here would be positive. So this becomes plus. 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 8 would be 32. And so I've got 4 plus 32, which is 36. So the value of my discriminant here is 36. And now we have to be able to kind of decide how do we analyze this? Well, your discriminant, your b squared minus 4ac, your discriminant has 3 possibilities. Could be positive, could be 0, or it could be negative. And if it's positive, you get 2 real solutions. If it's 0, you get 1 real solution. And if it's negative, you get 2 non-real solutions. Let's think about that negative for just a second. If your negative is the part that goes that your value of your discriminant is negative, and it's that part that goes under the radical. if you have a negative under the radical, like let's say the square root of -4, that's always going to come out with the imaginary unit I. And so that is the non-real part. But there's something that is reflected in terms of the graphs as well. When you have two real solutions, you might have something that looks like this, a parabola that crosses the x-axis in two places. Could open up like that, or it could open down and look kind of like that. But it's going to cross the x-axis in two places. Or with the one real solution, it's going to look something like this, where it either like opens up, or it could open down. But it only touches the x-axis in one spot. That's that one real solution. And then with the two non-real solutions, it's going to look something like this, where it goes up but doesn't touch the x-axis at all. Or it opens down, but again, does not make contact. There's no contact made with that x-axis. And so you get two non-real solutions. Now over here, 36 is positive. So we know we're going to get 2, and they're going to be real solutions because it's positive. So that's this scenario right there. And you got this. It's we did not find the two solutions. We are only using the discriminant. We only found the discriminant, and that's what you'd have to do on this problem. Keep studying, practice. If you have any questions, you need help, please reach out.